So I just got me a little bit of Puerto Rican food. It's hard to find here in LA Puerto Rican foods. Whenever I see it, I definitely get it. But I wanted to talk about harvesting, right? Like not in a farm sense, but in seduction terms. What is harvesting? What is farming? What is all of that? And what that is when you plant seeds that'll grow later. So not everything you do will have an immediate effect. So if you get on your quest to, you know what, I'm not going to be lonely anymore, I'm going to find somebody, it doesn't mean you're going to find somebody that second. Hopefully you're that lucky, but what's going to happen is that you're going to harvest, you're going to plant some seeds, and those seeds are going to grow into what they end up becoming, maybe some connections. So as you do that, as you harvest, the more seeds you plant, the better it goes, because you increase your chances of finding someone that's worthwhile. Because as you can see, all the fruit and all of that takes time to grow. And then someone might like celery, someone might don't like carrots. So you're not going to find out quality until the harvest comes. But you got to plant the seeds, and you got to be patient. You got to wait. And a lot of times you got to plant these seeds, and a lot of people get desperate and they want to see some results. And what happens is that you end up not getting anything, because you keep digging the seeds out to see if it was growing. It's like, no, you got to just believe that once you plant that seed is going to grow into a plant, a tree, whatever it is, and you're going to be able to harvest the fruit. Because even if the tree grows, you may still have to wait for that tree to mature to give fruit. But if you're not in it from the long term, then you're always going to end up settling for whatever's the easiest, whatever's in the way, whatever is like, okay, I got this, so I might as well keep this or get this. So you got to really start planting seeds and walk away from the seeds. And then what you got to do is plant a lot of seeds. Also, when you're planting, you can plant a tree, and then you can sit there waiting for that tree to grow. And then you end up, maybe the tree never grows, or it's not the type of tree you wanted. So you got to plant a lot of seeds and let them come to fruition. And then you can have your pick later. But you got to be ready for the harvest too. If you're just planting, and then when the harvest comes, that fruit will spoil if you're not able to pick it at the right time. So it's a patience game, and it's a decision-making game. You got to make decisions constantly when it comes to seduction. You got to say, okay, what am I willing to put up with? What am I willing to not have any of? Who do I want? And all of those questions are answered once you answer one main question. Who are you? Who are you? What's best for you? Because if you're just doing things because other people, or if you want to get in a relationship because everyone in your family says that you should, or you feel lonely, or whatever, those are the wrong reasons. You got to find out who you are first. Create a profile for you. You got to create your own profile, and you got to go, okay, I'm this type of person. You got to be honest with yourself. These are my strengths. These are my weaknesses. And out of those strengths and weaknesses, I can really play on these strengths. And then you start formulating a plan, and then now you go into the profile of, okay, who do I want? Don't go out looking like randomly. Who do I want? Based on my profile, these are the people that are probably going to bring some fulfillment into my life. And then once you do that, then you can go out in the world knowing who you are and who you're looking for. So everything else becomes irrelevant, because now you're not out there making mistakes and liking people that don't like you back, or get into relationships that are not going to be fruitful for you. So that's the harvest. Understand who's the farmer. You're the farmer. So who's that farmer? Are you a farmer of tomatoes? Are you a farmer of lemons? What are you doing? Then once you figure that out, you'll be like, okay, these are lemon seeds, or these are lemon tree seeds, or these are tomato seeds, and I'm going to plant these. And then you know what you're going to get once they grow. And then once they grow, it doesn't mean that they're all going to grow. But at least if you plant enough acreage, you're going to get a good harvest. So that's roundabout, in seduction terms, what it comes down to. So if this is something that somebody should hear, someone that's stuck out there, that they're not doing what they need to do, that they're stuck with someone, or they're just a victim, this is the time for you to share this, and make sure you subscribe.